Hello everyone, this is Simon from Socioscholar. This is the second lesson of Classical Sociology series on Socioscholar. I'm in Stuttgart, Germany, Hegel's birthplace, to talk about why he matters to sociologists. I know Hegel is a name that can make even the bravest philosophy buffs break into a cold sweat, but stick with me. There's nothing difficult in this video, I promise. Classical sociology owes a great deal to Hegelian philosophy. Sometimes his ideas were taken up explicitly by later thinkers, but more often they had more hidden influences. Hegel believed that the world is constantly evolving through opposing forces or contradictions. The most important element later thinkers have taken up from Hegelian philosophy is the notion of dialectics. This is itself an idea with various meanings, but at its most elementary, it refers to processes of movement and change. It particularly refers to situations where opposing forces clash with each other. The clash transforms both forces, each being transformed by the other, such that they come to have new natures, comprising elements of each other. This dialectical approach is mirrored in the works of classical sociologists, who wanted to understand how society changes through various mechanisms. They recognized that social structures, such as institutions and cultural norms, are products of historical processes and their interactions with human agency. Also, Hegel's idea of alienation has greatly impacted social theory by showing the feeling of disconnect people face within social systems and their self-consciousness. This concept set the foundation for later thinkers, like Marx, who explored alienation in terms of economic and labor conditions. Hegel's ideas about the role of the state and its relationship with society were also influential. His idea of the state as an embodiment of the collective will and consciousness resonated with classical sociologists who viewed institutions as products of societal processes. While classical sociologists like Marx, Durkheim, and Weber did not entirely embrace Hegel's ideas about historical progress and Eurocentrism, they still recognized the importance of historical processes in shaping society. Now let's journey further into exploring how Hegel's ideas influenced the theories of the three titans of classical sociology. Let's start with Marx. The dialogue between Marx and Hegel's ideas changed the way sociologists think about society and history. Marx, deeply influenced by Hegel, took Hegel's ideas and gave them a new spin. Hegel's philosophy profoundly influenced Marx, particularly about the way ideas influence society and history. However, Marx expanded on this notion by arguing that material conditions such as labor and economics played an even larger role in driving historical change than just concepts and ideas. His belief was based on a critical understanding of the interplay between ideology and economic realities which shaped human affairs over time. This perspective represented a significant departure from Hegelian dialectic by insisting emphasis on concrete processes rather than abstract thought alone in shaping our world today. This new take on Hegel's philosophy started a wave of fresh thinking in fields like sociology, economics, and politics, challenging the old ways and encouraging thinkers in these fields to see the world in a new light. So, without Hegel's ideas, Marx's dialectical materialism would not have come into existence in the way it did.
Honestly, before this, I thought Hegel was a fancy bagel company. But now, after our talk, I know the difference between a philosophical dialectic and a breakfast sandwich. Thank you.
Just so you know, Hegelian philosophy also played a critical role in the development of Weberian sociology, both the theoretical foundation and the analysis of social phenomena. Max Weber emphasized the role of ideas, values, and beliefs in shaping social change, drawing inspiration from Hegel's dialectical approach. Weber's work, The Protestant Ethic and the Spirit of Capitalism, demonstrates the impact of religious beliefs on the development of modern capitalism, reflecting Hegel's focus on the interplay between ideas and societal structures. Additionally, Weber's use of ideal types, which help in understanding complex social phenomena, can be traced back to Hegel's notion of the Geist. Hegel was an inspiration for Durkheim as well. In fact, the emergence of functionalism, another prominent theoretical perspective in sociology, can also be traced back to Hegelian philosophy. Hegel's theory, which highlighted society as an interconnected whole, deeply influenced Durkheim. This influence helped pave the way for Durkheim's development of functionalism. Durkheim took Hegel's holistic perspective and his ideas about social cohesion and added his own insight, proposing that each part of society, like organs in a body, has a unique function to maintain societal equilibrium. This idea transformed the way the sociologists of the time saw society, moving beyond individual elements to understand the system as a whole. So, functionalism, which is an important part of modern sociology, was developed with a strong influence from Hegel's ideas. If you want to know more about functionalism, stay tuned and follow Socioscholar because lessons about functionalism are coming soon. I had a great day in Stuttgart today, roaming around the city and talking with my friend Christina about Hegel and sociology. Of course, I didn't get to see Fernsehturm Stuttgart, the world's very first television tower, but I will be back soon. Just one more thing before I fly back home. Some of you might be wondering what the contemporary relevance of Hegelian thought is in contemporary sociology. Well, Hegel's influence in contemporary sociology remains significant, as his ideas continue to inspire sociologists in various subfields. One key area in which Hegelian philosophy plays a role is in critical and postmodern theories, which place emphasis on power relations and the structures shaping them. Jürgen Habermas's communicative action theory and Axel Honneth's theory of recognition are just two examples. Another area where Hegel's ideas are used is in feminist theory. Here, the dialectical approach helps uncover hidden differences and tensions related to gender. By taking a Hegelian approach, feminist theorists are better able to analyze and understand the complex issues surrounding gender inequality and power dynamics in society. As well as this, environmental sociology applies the dialectical framework to examine the tensions between human society and the natural world, shedding light on the conflicts and resolutions between competing interests. So, yeah, that would be it with my lesson on Hegel's influence on classical sociology. Remember, each Socioscholar's lesson concludes with a quick quiz, letting you put your new knowledge to the test and see how well you've absorbed the material. You can always find the correct answers in the video's description, just a click away.